So let me ask you this. A glass of wine or 3 every evening? Chocolate cake for breakfast? Too many chips at the fry? Lying down and waiting for the urge to pass when you decide to exercise? Smoking? We all have our struggles, no judgment here. But a recent survey shows when it comes to unhealthy lifestyle habits, South Africans rank 10th worst out of 50 countries. The medical aid comparison website, medicalaid.com, did that study. To tell us all about it, I'm joined by Terry D. Buerters, research manager at medicalaid.com. So Terry D, this is something you don't want to come first in, and we're number 10 out of 50, so it's not a great score. But just talk to me about what you were looking for, how you assessed people, what were the criteria you used, and how many people were assessed?
When comparing the countries, we used data from the World Health Organization showing rates of tobacco smoking, obesity, and physical inactivity across different countries. We also used data from the Central Intelligence Factbook showing the rates of alcohol consumption per person in each country, as well as data from Wise Voters showing the prevalence of 5 common STDs within each country. And that is how we did our research.
Okay, so we came 10th. Who's worse than us? Just to make us feel a little better.
All right, perfect. So as mentioned, we came 10th based on our sexually transmitted infections. We then have Germany coming in at number 9, where the leading cause of death is heart disease in Germany, which extends from their high rate of obesity in the country, as well as lack of exercise. We then have Estonia at number 8, who has a sizable amount of people that are current smokers, alcohol consumers, and they are overweight or obese. According to our research, that they've got an extremely high smoking rate, binge drinking, and obesity, which does affect their healthcare systems. Hungary also comes in at number 7, which they also have heavy alcohol use, and related problems remain an issue with regards to the alcohol use, whereby the country has got the lowest sexual transmitted infections. Croatia comes in at number 6, where 1 in 3 children suffer from obesity, and the attribute is insufficient physical activity. We come in number 5 with Lithuania. They also suffer from a high level of obesity, where it actually kills 20% of the people in the country, and 50% of those deaths are related to high blood pressure. USA comes in at number 4, where they have also got the highest rate of obesity, and this is also due to the physical inactivity. Argentina, number 3, again, obesity due to physical inactivity and the STD prevalence. Then we have number 2, which is Latvia. They've got a 7.16 unhealthy lifestyle score, also due to alcohol consumption and their smoking of tobacco rates. And then we've got Bulgaria in at number 1, where their overall ranking is bad habits from smoking, alcohol, STIs, and physical inactivity.
All right, so Bulgaria is the country out of the 50 you researched that has the worst habits, and it's that toxic combination, as you're saying. It's the smoking, the obesity, the lack of exercise, alcohol consumption, and then unhealthy sexual habits. Now, we know that South Africa, I think, has still got the highest rate of HIV/AIDS in the world. Did that skew our scores, or are we also looking pretty worrying on the obesity, activity, alcohol front?
South Africa has got a high level of binge drinkers, and we obviously, amongst the survey of the 50 countries, every single country's got their bad habits. So you can say, yes, it is drinking, it is the physical activities that are a problem, but for us, it is the sexually transmitted diseases that pose a serious threat to public health, as they can have severe consequences if they are left untreated. Additionally, healthcare providers and organizations need to actively engage in public awareness campaigns, disseminating information about STD prevention, testing and treatment. And it needs to
Such
be
an important
accessible and
point you make,
affordable.
that this information can be used to target health campaigns. Before we close, I just have to ask you, who of the 50 countries, which of the 50 countries can be the smuggest because they scored the best with the least unhealthy habits?
The least unhealthy habits, I'll give you a quick summary, is India, lowest rates of obesity, Iceland, lowest alcohol consumption, and Sweden, the lowest rates of physical inactivity amongst the population.
So interesting. Those three countries portraying the least unhealthy habits. South Africa, out of 50, 10th worst. We have work to do. Thank you so much. Really interesting insights there from Tari D. Buerta. She's research manager at medicalaid.com. Well, speaking